legend behind the techie. We are live. Guys, I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech.
And I'm Revenue GS.
I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
What's good? What's happening? This is the review for Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you press the subscribe button, press the notification bell. It all helps. If you want to do more, watch more videos, get more of this, there's a button join the membership, or go to patreon.com/cybernerds and get everything in life to do TCN. Guys!
Idris dies. Brixton dies. Dead. Black Superman dies.
Black man always has to die, innit?
Oh my lord. Yeah.
Disclaimer, the views of Geek Sense are all his own.
Woo! Alright, look, before man gets started to this, man's got to give a round of applause.
For what? To who?
To the movie, fam. To the director, cast, you know what I'm saying? Score, like, everything in it. Like, cause to me, like, this has become, like, one of, like, I don't even know what category or genre I would put, like, superhero action type. I don't know what it is, like, but I just feel like this got elements of a little bit of everything, and they just was like bang on with this movie, and I absolutely enjoyed this movie from beginning to end. Loved it, fam. You get me? Scenes were mad, like music was mad, like banter was jokes. Too much, bruv. I loved it, man.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Like, I love 80% of the movie, innit? Like, I think the first 2.5 acts for me are everything. It's fire, and what you're saying is very true. And it's like, this is what I've always hated about the Fast and the Furious franchise. That, like, yo, you man have got low key superpowers, but you're not doubling down on it. And this movie is the definitive. Yeah, it's a spin-off, but it's a look. We're not mad realistic, and we're not superheroes. We're in that fine line in between. You're gonna see some mad stuff like The Rock hold a helicopter and 10 cars at the same time. And you know what? I can accept that. That's fine, because that's what they set up in the movie. But then I feel like when it gets... So from the beginning, all the way to like the last 20 minutes of the movie, I'm like, the pacing gets a bit mad for me. And I'm like, raw, like, I don't understand how they peppered it so perfectly through that 80%. And then the last bit is just a bit... Some parts are a bit slow. Then they try to speed it up. Then they want to slow man down. And I'm like, oh, it's kind of... It was taking me out of what was really going on. And then by the end, I was just like, yeah, let's just wrap this up. Like, I feel like the movie maybe is like 20 minutes too long. Like, it could have just been chopped up just a little smoother. And the thing what really frustrates me about it is that the beginning of the movie is so sick, the way it's chopped up and edited. It's like, this is a movie where you could just chop out a whole big chunk and it wouldn't matter because of the way they set up the style of the pacing of the movie. Like, they're here, boom, action scene with Hattie Shaw, Vanessa Kirby's character. Then it cuts to, and this might be my favourite, like, editing or scene in the movie. The parallel between Hobbs and Shaw. Yeah. That whole thing there is sick, bruv. And it's like, it got through that, then it got them to team up, and then... But then it started throwing in these bits that we didn't need. I feel
like Kevin Hart.
No.
I love those parts.
No. Do you know what? Yeah, and that's the thing. For me, when it happened, I was like, oh, they're really doing this. But I accepted it. It was like, oh, maybe more so some of the scenes with the daughter. Like, every 20 minutes taking a FaceTime. Oh, but then obviously, that ties into the bigger family role and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But even... That part of the movie is the movie that I would say connected with me the least. That I cared about the least. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bruv, I'm not saying like take it out or like all of that, but I'm just saying I think that part could have been conciser, if you get what I'm saying.
I thought the same.
And I didn't like at the end that like they have the moment, the let's work together, like the let's overcome this and work together. Like, you man should have finished him the same way you finished him, without having that, we can do this together. like the Rock's like,
I'm gonna go
no,
next.
you get out the way, I'm gonna punch him.
That's it,
The
yeah.
Rock misses, and then Hobbs is like, told you couldn't do it. Boom!
That kind
Like,
of stuff.
That's,
Way better.
I feel like for me, in the whole movie, set up an ending like that, not an ending like, and then even though after that fight, they go back to, the banter's back. See? Bruv. And it's, do you know what, yeah? I likened it to us, man. Like, bruv, the banter is all the time.
Right.
When the camera's on or off, fam. Like, there's no time, man, where man's like, Raven, look, man, let's just chill and work together. Let's just get this done, man. Bruv, even when we're working together, if the banter's there, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And I felt like that part was a bit.
No, I guess I get what you're saying, but to me, like, not one bit threw me off, not one bit. Like, I was sucked in, bruv, from beginning to end, bruv.
No, but that's it. I really enjoyed the movie. Do you know what I'm saying? Except for that conclusion part, and even maybe the way Idris goes out. It's the best way he could go out because I knew they weren't going to kill him. But I still was like. But then obviously the way they set it up, he could potentially come back if they needed.
And that's what I'm thinking. He's not, because he just got shut down. Really, like, because I was like, oh, he's going to self-destruct.
No, they're not going to bring him back though. But they could.
Yeah.
But it's there. The option's there though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the option's there. And he was like a very, very, very convincing and good villain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I liked him.
Like, he was about his mission. Like, even the bit when in the chopper, my guy's messing around. Fam, I told you to take the chopper up. What are you doing? Move! You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, oh, you man, this is time for you to earn your upgrade. Like, he's just really about, like, this whole revolution and stuff like that, innit? So, I love this character, man.
Yeah. I mean, for me, Idris and Vanessa were my two favourite characters. Like, my man loved Hobbs and Shaw, but it was never them as individuals. It was always them two together that I loved. But Idris and then Hattie Shaw, Thingy's little sister, even as they on their own, I was intrigued in them, and I wanted to see like low key more of her, like a movie where like that takes place before this or even after this. Because now maybe they revealed that she wasn't the one who killed her own team, and maybe they let her back in. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a movie like that would be sick. Do you get what I'm saying? Like with her on job doing missions. Because the first opening 10-minute scenes, bro, you might still ain't seen Atomic Blonde, innit? Get me? And Red Sparrow.
No, I started watching Atomic Blonde.
Fam, it's like that.
I've watched it like twice, but I didn't finish it because I just fell asleep. It's one of them.
No, it's not.
No, because like I put it on like after midnight and stuff. So
I was gonna say, man, can't finish the film, you know. But no, this is a straight up popcorn flick, like action from start to finish.
No.
It is, man. Like,
no.
Start to finish.
No
action
way.
scenes are mad, but like they were saying, I agree. Like everything is good until they start shoehorning this whole, I don't know, go back to the island, go reconcile your family, and then even then I was even switched off, and even by the way, there are 3 end credit scenes.
Yeah.
And even then I was like,
fam, this whole movie is family based, fam.
No, but I think that's shoehorned because of the Fast and Furious.
Huh?
Obviously, the Fast and Furious, their whole thing is family. Yeah, we're family. Family. And this, again, like, that whole third act, like, I don't know what part it was. Even before that, I thought the film was finished. I thought this film was done. Whoa, what's going on here? We going to another part. All right, cool.
But it definitely feels like tacked on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It definitely does, fam. And it's not to say that it's not good. Like this it's cool, but like it just feels like it's just tacked on, fam. Do you know what? There was this weird scene for me, you know. So, and I don't know why this stood out. I almost want to know if it stood out to anyone else. Yeah. So they're having the beef. Yeah. The Rock and all them man, like they're having the beef. And like the Rock's got his shirt off, yeah, and then a car chase starts,
and then he puts it on,
and he puts his shirt
on.
I
was like, what's that about? I was like,
I didn't get it. I was like,
I didn't get it either.
That's for the ladies.
And it was almost in like half slow motion as well. Like,
yeah, you can
like,
blame it.
Yeah, but why is he putting his shirt on? I didn't get it. I was like,
that was mad.
I don't know. What do you mean it was for the ladies?
Like, so the scene before that, obviously doing the haka and all that kind of stuff. So man had his shirt off, but then there's a scene where you see him grab his t-shirt, went to go to Shaw's car. He puts his shot on. I was like,
Yeah, but
well,
why is that
you're
for the-
fighting. Why does
Yeah,
the
but why is
t-shirt
that for the
matter? It's not
ladies?
like
Yeah,
he
that's
was
my
grabbing
point.
like
A body armor, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
Like, so why?
I see, I don't know, maybe it
Why
was to
does
show off
that
his
matter?
abs, maybe it was in his contract, but it just
Fam,
feels
that
a bit
doesn't make
added
sense. If it was for the ladies or whoever's into that kind of stuff, he just doesn't put the shirt back on. He just goes topless for the rest of the
bruv,
movie.
like, I
on.
mean,
Maybe
you are-
CGI or something. I don't know. I don't make these films. I'm not a producer, but there's a reason why it was off, and there's a reason why he put it back on in it.
See,
And it felt, again, it was so obvious. I was like,
nah. See, I can't. I like obviously like we don't know in it, but what you're saying I don't agree with, because if it was for CGI, it would make more sense if he had something like Idris had.
oh, body double.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
What do you mean? Why would it be a body double? He's
Like,
got
All the tattoos and stuff, innit?
bruv, all
oh,
these.
maybe. Or do you know what? Yeah, now that I think about it, maybe they didn't want to have him just wearing a t-shirt in the next scene,
Oh,
because
like,
for someone to be like, "Where did this t-shirt come from?" So it was like, let's have a slow mo of him putting the t-shirt on so everyone knows.
No.
Maybe, bro. But like I said, like
It was crazy. That scene was
weird.
crazy. That
yeah,
scene
it
was
was weird.
crazy.
It was weird.
I love the whole hacker thing, bro. Like him with his brothers, fam. They brought the whole wrestling thing into the beef, bro. Like sick, the spine masters, bro. I was losing it. Like man, ain't watched wrestling since '08, but for a hot second, bro, I was like, yes, my G, man's in WWE, in it, WWF, whatever you want to call it these days. What do you call it these days?
WWE.
WWE. Oh yeah, because they had to change because of the whole WWF was like a whole
worldwide,
animal.
yeah.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying, bro. Loved it, man. Loved the whole beef with the family. Now the action scenes, yeah, I feel like they have up the level. You know what I'm saying, like, fam. It's like there's like levels when it comes to like this, I guess, over exaggerated action, sort of like Mission Impossible. You know what I'm saying? But like to me, they just took it to a whole different level to it. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole bike thing was a madness. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever Brixton was on job, action scenes was peak. Even Hobbs and Short together beefing, a whole different madness in it. And I just feel like they like camera. Oh, bro, like what is going on? Like I'm watching this movie and I'm just like everything I'm watching here is brand new. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's like moves, whether it's like vehicle stuff, like these man just going in. And I swear down, yeah, you know the bit in the island where the cars are lining up? Fam, that's from a cartoon.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that G.I. Joe?
I don't know.
Is it
I've
G.I. Joe
definitely-
that has the cars kind of lined up and they kind of come together? That was a whole different... Guys, jump in the comment section below if you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like a 90s, 80s cartoon.
That scene was mad to me. Yeah, that scene was mad to me. On so like,
Too many levels.
I don't want to say I hated that scene. Yeah,
I hated it.
but it was
No.
dumb.
No. See.
But can I get it off, please?
Go on,
Relax.
Go on.
Yeah, it was dumb, yeah, because firstly, these cars are firstly just materialising out of nowhere, which is fine. Then they all connect, yeah? Then they do the swinging off thing. And that's the thing, the major part of that, I'm cool with. I'm cool that they swung off. I'm even cool with the Rock doing the Captain America holding the helicopter. I'm fine with that. The part that gets me is that when they need to break apart,
Then just
instant.
comes off.
After man was throwing chains and wrapping the thing round and all of that.
I forgot about that.
Also, so that part got me because I'm like, yo, fam, you didn't have to emphasize the way they connected to each other and then just have them split apart like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have just pretended that they all had just had click, 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 and then they all just separate. But it was doing mad scene like that. Then, after that, the nitrous part made no sense. Like, fam, you've got 5 cars lined up here, and they're not all nitrous in together. One is nitrous in at a time. That would not happen. This car would pancake that one. This one would pancake that one. And I was just like, the physics of this is mad right now. Like, I know, and this is the thing, like...
You had to like...
Yeah! No, but... and this is what...
I tried it too.
This is what's mad. Because you can do this suspension of disbelief for the majority of it, because in that universe it makes sense. But then you're showing us stuff that, like, it makes it seem important. It's so important that these cars connect. It's so important. But when they need to break up, they just instantly break up. That's the kind of stuff in the movie that I'm like, come on, fam. And all that, there's a lot of the action scenes that, was it just me? Or they was in fast forward? Like,
What do you mean?
when you watch the movie again, yeah, or if you watch the movie again, like, the punches, flips, throwing people, it's like 2 times the speed of normal, like on almost every action scene. And I don't know, like I didn't hate it or not like it, but it was very obvious to me, like like it got sped up there, then it slowed down, it got sped up there, bro. Watch it again, fam.
So the whole thing, and this ties up to this whole thing I'm talking about, like cartoons. I guarantee you, a lot of the stuff the director took it from is from these cartoons, bro. G.I. Joe, all of that. You know what I'm saying? And Clock, yeah. Obviously, you emphasize. Think about it. When you're watching Power Rangers, yeah, and the Morphs transform, you'll see how they transform. It is important to show. When it comes off, yeah, like you don't really see it, do you? And it's the same thing with, yeah, like you show it how they link up. They use a button. The same thing, you can just and they just disperse. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm telling you,
that's not what happened. No,
but
man, there's a scene he's throwing a chain like this. It wraps around 4 times.
It's like,
bro.
Like,
this is a whole cartoon. You emphasize what you're showing.
This ain't a cartoon. This is a movie, fam.
But I'm telling you,
I get what you're saying. Where it's taken from, that doesn't make it acceptable.
Bro, well, it is. But if he's making it, like that's where he's coming from. That's where he's being influenced by. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm telling you, the whole thing I'm seeing cartoons on this too, bro.
That's the thing though. Like, I wouldn't mind that scene was in the middle of the film because my disbelief in the movie was still locked in by that point. But like I said, when it came to the third part, I was so disengaged. I was like, oh, how's this happening? What's going on here? And then, yeah, the whole Captain America, it took 5 cars for this rotor thing to blow up. And then you got the Rock going, holding it.
The reason why that's...
Oh, it was funny. I was in 2 different places. I was like, this is hilarious. I was like, what is man doing right now? I was like,
the reason that's cool for me is because man had superpowers the whole movie. True. They was making jokes, you can lift a building, you can do this. So him doing that is fine, fam. But the other thing, I'm like, oh, bro.
No, bro. The whole movie
was just like, in, out.
And you saying where these cars come from, fam? The whole lot is, they that's what they do. They build... They import stuff, like they've got stuff.
No, the cars are in the actual scene.
Yeah.
The car lot is over there, whatever, cool. Yeah. They've been driving for like 10, 20 minutes, fam.
And they just start coming through.
And they get onto the curve of the thing, and then they just have a scene of a bush, car come out, and like, bruv.
The worst thing is when they go through the SUVs, I'm like, you're the bad guy. There's a good guy, and you're letting through.
You can't try to put like real stuff when this.
No, sometimes you have to.
No,
bro.
Fam,
that's pure cartoon, bro. Like
the thing is, man's not watching a cartoon. So the thing about it is, I don't have an issue with these things when they set up the narrative for these things to happen. Like I said, the beginning of the movie, it's cut up, it's boom, 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 boom. When they go away from that way of doing the movie, it takes me out because, you set this up. You set that up. That's why The Rock holding all of this stuff doesn't bother me. Because it's like, bruv, you said he's got superpowers. He uses a superpower. Boom. But you're showing me how important it is they connect. Then, at least when they disengage, at least show him push the button. Disengage. Like, it's not that. It's just everything separated. But, fam, we spent 30 seconds setting up, like, nah, bruv. Whether it's derived from a cartoon or not, fam, bruv, like, no.
Maybe I watch too much cartoons, innit? Like, that's why I love this movie so much. Hobbs and Shaw might, I'm not gonna say is because this is their first movie together, like just them two, but they are like my new favorite action duo in it. Like they haven't surpassed Mike and Thing in it yet, not yet. But if the next few movies gonna be like this year, these two will become my favorite action duo in it, because like these man banter between them was fam. Like, how... I'm trying to remember the line right now, yeah, but, like, you would think, like, what The Rock just said, like, was hilarious, fam.
He said, look at that man's face, it's like me scraping my balls across crushed glass, fam. The banter was sick, fam. Them two went hard on the banter.
It's too much. Bro, did anyone get a feel of, what's his face? Deadpool-ish. With, what's his face?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
That was on purpose though, wasn't
it? Like, I love that fam, you know. Like, I love this, like, it's Deadpool, but it's not Deadpool, like, it's still, like, silly as Deadpool, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm pretty sure the next movie, I guess, he's gonna be doing
involved.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, I just love this whole world they've put in it. And this whole, the duo between, the Shaw siblings.
Mm.
Jokes as well, like you can clearly tell, like, oh, like we've been doing this since we were kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what part of England it was, but I want to see that movie too. And like
That'd be
teenagers,
sick.
you know what I'm saying?
In fact, it'd be kind of funny to see the whole family because obviously
Yeah, the mum went hard as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, Joe, mum went hard.
That's it. So you got there. That would be actually kind of funny. There's like
What?
a Shaw movie.
What? She's in Fast and Furious, right?
No, none of them are. Only his brother was.
His brother, but didn't they? Oh, okay.
Yeah, just his
All
brother.
right, all
And
right.
obviously now they alluded that there's now a sister and a mum. So maybe there's a dad out there too. Who knows?
That's
Maybe
mad.
all jokes.
Maybe he'd be the villain of that movie.
Now, towards the end, Skynet, wherever it is, like,
Yeah, alluding to.
who do you think? I think is Hobbs' dad, isn't it?
Because didn't they say he knew? Did he say he knew someone?
He knew. I think.
Is
Yeah,
it
he
Shaw?
knew. No, Hobbs.
Did he say he knew
It's
Hobbs?
Hobbs.
For
Yeah,
me,
Hobbs.
I thought it was Ryan Reynolds. Like, there was a time where the voice went all weird. Like, they was doing the voice manipulation thing bad. And one time, I swear, I thought it was Ryan Reynolds. And I was just like, oh, that would make sense. How man's always like,
always
oh,
trying to-
we're best friends. And man's always rebuking him. But then, obviously, at the end of the movie, man calls him and they're all friendly. And that and I was like, so I don't know. But that I thought it was. But then at the same time, like, nah, they could just been throwing bare people's voices in there to throw everyone off. Do you get what I'm saying? They might not know.
Could be. One thing this movie made me realize, is that this type of movie is what G.I. Joe should have been, bro.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
This is
I thought the exact same thing.
what G.I. Joe should have been.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe franchise right now, if they'd have done, I mean, not as great as this one, but at least beating that path, that franchise wouldn't be dead today, innit?
They were trying it. They wanted trying to revive and all that kind of stuff.
They
did
tried
the
to
second-
revive
the
it.
second movie
Like,
was even worse than the first
Yeah, I
movie.
think that's the reason why. Because The Rock was in that as well.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure they're taking better elements from better stuff I've
And
seen
then trying
before,
to
bro.
do Snake Eyes spin-off. And it was almost, I think, yeah.
Like,
the second one
fam,
killed
like
it,
this
so.
whole,
It's
the
almost-
way this
almost.
whole what would you call it, like cyborg type-ish, what Brixton has, bro.
That
That's
was nice,
whole
though.
G.I. Joe, bro. Like these, bro. It's crazy, man.
Alright, so any final thoughts?
My final thoughts is this movie is better than every Fast and Furious movie I've ever watched ever. And I'm glad this has happened because now I can watch these movies instead of the Fast and... Not that I watch Fast and Furious movies anyway because I think they're dead. But I'm happy that these men have span off, left like man like Tyrese and them. Like this is new and more in my line of stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Who Tyrese? Tyrese threw himself under the bus, fam. But I got nothing against Tyrese, fam. I got nothing against Tyrese, fam.
Oh,
Bruv,
my God.
Tyrese, fam, bruv, make another album, innit? Slow jams and that. And no, I'm with you. I'm actually, you know what I'm saying.
Was it
Sweet Lady.
TGT with Tank and Genuine? That album bang, G.
Well, yeah, you get me. So I'm glad they've done this because this is more in line with my kind of stuff. But you know, 20 minutes shorter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
man.
we're good.
This gotta be one of my favorite movies so far of the year, fam. It's definitely up there, and I will be going back to watch it because I just thoroughly enjoyed it, and I can't help but just. It's everything I've said, innit? It's everything takes me back to the whole G.I. Joe type of stuff that man used to watch, and they've actually brought into a live action movie where everything banged in it. So I absolutely loved it, man.
Yeah, for me, this is definitely like a throwback to the mad action we used to get in like the 90s. You don't really get this kind of action anymore. And
This is not a popcorn flick, by the way.
Definitely
You're
a
being
popcorn
mad- you're
flick.
being mad
Yeah, sorry.
disrespectful,
The
fam.
thing I
You're
was gonna
being
say
mad
about this
disrespectful.
popcorn flick, fam, is what movie do you go in and not eat popcorn if you're a popcorn eater?
like for me, if it's like heavy story driven, I don't want to be eating at all, innit?
Nah, see, I think there's a conflict here, yeah, like contradiction, because time ago, man asked, man, what's a popcorn flick? And he was just like, oh, it's just one of those movies, like, you just sit there
You just enjoy what's
and
on
you
the
just
screen.
enjoy it. But fam, this movie banks. So
Yeah,
it's
so-
not, so,
What?
like,
I can just enjoy what's on the screen. Like I don't really need to hear the banter and stuff. Even
Everyone,
though it's part of it, but
my part of it is that everyone eats popcorn to every movie if you're a popcorn eater. Like if you go to the cinema and you eat popcorn while you're watching movies, does that not make every movie a popcorn flick, fam? Like, bruv, like I don't even understand the whole concept of this popcorn flick thing, fam.
Smart.
it's out there, man. It's out there. So guys,
Said this out there.
What does that mean?
it's
What does that
out there,
mean,
like
bruv?
I ain't the
It's
only one
out
saying
there.
there's popcorn flicks. I ain't the one that started it, but it's a thing.
Fam, if you're gonna champion the team, fam, if you're gonna be here on the channel promoting popcorn flicks, fam, you gotta bring a definition to what popcorn flicks
Thank
I
is.
just
you.
did.
Thank you.
I just did.
No, you didn't. That didn't make no sense.
Nothing to putting cats in the oven and then expecting to have biscuits.
What?
Who did that here? Did one of us do that? Bruv, what are you talking about?
I was just trying to say, as a popcorn flick, you could go in and just enjoy the action. Like
Why,
for me,
why does that make it a popcorn flick?
because it's like mainly action movie.
What's action? What's the connection between action and popcorn?
Like you just go in and enjoy what's on the screen.
And what's that got to do with popcorn?
You have to hear what's on the. I'm just saying, with me, you eat popcorn, yeah, and then obviously it's loud in your mouth, like in your head or whatever. So you, like to join
Popcorn's
dialogue.
loud in your head.
Yeah, like you're tuning in, like you tune nachos. Like it's really loud, isn't it?
So why is it not a nachos?
Because not everyone like.
Because not everyone eats nachos.
No, wait.
God, that's what you was gonna say.
no, I was about to say not every cinema sells nachos. Every cinema sells nachos. So every cinema sells popcorn flick, isn't it?
Every movie's a popcorn
Like
flick.
chick flick.
What's a chick flick?
Like girl or females will enjoy that flick a lot more than males do. Chick flick, same thing.
What? Yup, the disclaimer, the views of Mr. Blitzdeck are all his own. And that goes for popcorn flick as well as chick flick, fam. What is that, fam?
I just said it.
You man, just please.
I just said it.
Give me a headache right now.
Is that not a thing, no?
A chick flick?
Mm.
A movie that women will enjoy more than men.
Yes.
Is there consensus on that?
Yeah, like, bruv, what is that?
Now there's there to be a consensus.
No, just throw one of them out there. Throw one of them out
Put
there.
one of them out there. I'm trying to think of a chick flick, is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean, like.
No.
Oh my God.
No, we gotta get to the bottom of this. Go on.
Oh
Let me
my
think
God.
of a film. Not that one. Leap Year.
Leap year.
Never heard of it.
There's a film. That film is basically about a woman who's going to propose to a man, like a romance film. I don't know how they got there, but that's what the film.
Are you calling rom-coms chick flicks?
No, that's not what I said.
So why do you...
I don't know if it's a rom-com or not. I just know it's a romance movie. I don't know if it's got comedy in it or whatever have you. I enjoy rom-coms, but look, it's all deep, innit? It's all deep. Guys, let us know in the comments down below. What do you think of a popcorn flick? What do you think of chick flicks? What do you think about Hobbs and Shaw? This is your best Fast and Furious movie. Do you want more sequels? Do you want them to have their own movies? And who else do you like? Who is your superhero action duo of all time? All time. Because you just want to say what Bad Boys was your one before this.
No, the duo.
Yeah, duo. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
So,
Mike and what's his name? Oh shoot. Martin Lawrence's character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, it's been
I
that long.
forgot his name now.
But yeah.
They're your favourite action duo.
Duo. Yeah, since the 90s, yeah, I would say so.
Since
Like
the 90s.
comedy, action,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? Like swag, like, you know what I'm saying? They're like kind of brotherly love type of movie. Yeah, them two, fam. Who would you say? Yours?
I don't know.
Duo. They never. What other duos are there?
There's
Bear.
Tango and Cash, but they only had one movie.
So-
Bruv,
you can't-
but Bad Boys only had one movie as well.
No,
No. There's two movies.
Two,
The second one's garbage, fam.
Nah, fam. I disagree. I liked it.
I liked it as well.
I liked it.
I don't know.
And then making,
No way,
and
it's
then
'cause
making
Bad
the third
Boys
was
one.
one.
I know
No,
they're
no,
making a third one, which I think they should do, innit? But
I won the third one.
I just want to see what it is, but I know it ain't gonna be.
I do have a comedy duo,
Mm.
which is Will Ferrell and what's my guy's name?
Gosh, you're talking about Step
Step
Brothers.
Brothers. Yeah, them
Of
two.
course.
They're my comedy ones, but yeah, man.
Out there.
So,
Comments below. I'm saying Mr. Blitztech.
Revenue GS.
Joe on further the Cybernuts.
I'm gonna see you on the next movie review. Peace.